took out the insulation. I'm gonna clean this up real good and put some sound deadener and heat insulation, probably 2 layers, just to kind of knock down the engine noise in the cab. Alright, so I wiped it down with some paint thinner. It took a lot of the overspray off. Now I'm going to start applying this sound deadener, and over on top of that I'm going to put a probably the factory insulation, and I'm going to tape it up real good. I'm going to make sure everything's nice and sealed, so there's nothing that's you know, flammable that would be exposed. It'd be nice and protected. So especially where the turbo's going to go down, the turbo's going to be at, and the exhaust pipe's going to go down, I'm going to really armor that area pretty well. As for flammability, you know it's flammable, but how flammable is it? Does it light up pretty quick? But it went out. So it burns, but not extremely well. Okay, I'm testing out this butyl foil-faced butyl sound deadening, and I want to see if adhesion promoter helps it out, helps it stick better. So here I sprayed some adhesion promoter, and here is no adhesion promoter. It's on semi-clean metal. So I'm gonna see which one sticks. I got it down, and then I'll just come back tomorrow and see if one piece. Both stuck well, but the one with the adhesive promoter seems to have stuck better. It's leaving more of the residue here, so I think I'll use the adhesion promoter when I apply this. So I got the sound deadening butyl material on there. I'm going to glue this thermal guard on top of it. It's basically like a felt with the aluminum face on it. I'm going to use this polymat high temp adhesive for when I mount it to the wall there. But I'm going to first trace out the pattern and get the pieces right. I'm going to lay this out and put the original on top of it. I'm going to cut it actually a little bit shorter than the original because I'm going to wrap the whole edge with tape, so there's nothing exposed that could be flammable. This is not very flammable, but everything will be nice and protected. This material is pretty flame retardant. It'll melt. It'll catch on fire. There it goes out. Alright, I have this traced out. Let me go ahead and cut it up with some scissors. I sprayed this top part first. Now I'm going to bend this over and spray these areas and tack it up there. Looking good. So since I have tape, I don't have to waste pieces. I just piece this stuff together and tie it together with tape. So I'm not wasting any pieces. I'm leaving a big sheet for this area here, probably 2 pieces, maybe 3 pieces, I'm not sure. But I'll take this down next and refinish it, then make sure everything's wrapped up nice and heavy with the tape. Put a metal heat shield here where the pipe's going to be in the turbo. I'll probably have a flap of heat shield come over this way to protect the AC dryer and all that stuff. So that's where I'm at right now. There it is. See, it ain't nothing the tape can't fix, and it blends in. It all looks the same. So I'm also going to wrap all the way around the parameter. I got to clean this up with alcohol or something first, and I'm going to wrap it around here. I'm going to wrap it around this lip here as well. Right now I'm under the tunnel here. I'm going to pull these little snap things out of here. Hopefully there's nothing underneath here. I think it's just tucked underneath there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 8 of them. Pull these suckers out. Alright, I've decided not to take this out because if I unsnap it, I'm going to have a hard time getting this out of there without splitting it. And I don't really want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. Just split it down there. I could always cover it and glue it back together. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I might just wrap it in place and then make sure to insulate the upper. Alright, I got it degreased. I'm going to let it dry. Nice and dry. And I'm not going to reuse the piece that I had here, but I am going to wrap a piece from here all the way around underneath the tunnel. Glue it in real good. And I'm going to do 2 more pieces here so I can tie all this together. So it'll be nice and tight against the firewall here. And whatever scraps I have left, I will glue and tape underneath and be done with it. But as far as this, I was going to stick this back on there and tape it on there. It's too jacked up. I'm not gonna use this. Extreme insulation going on here. I added 3 more sheets here, and they kind of wrap around the tunnel here. I'll probably put some more here, and I received another material that I can cover this area with. I'll show you in a minute. Almost done. Piece these corners here. I'm going to tape it all up. Finish this thing up. So this extra thick material is really good, very heavy duty. The adhesive is very strong as well. I laced this area here where the downpipe is going to be, and also I put another layer on top of here. It looks pretty good, and there it is, nice and insulated. Kind of tried to hit all the parts where the pipes would be for the most part. I think it'll work pretty good. Engine bay prep is almost done. I'll have to do some little bit of wiring and a little bit of cleaning up. I got all that pieced in. Now to put the big sheet on and tape the parameter, and I'll be done. Alright, so I got it traced out, lined up. I'll cut it out, glue it up there. Got it all cut out. Should contour well. Spray glue it and stick it up there. Alright, got that done. Pretty much it's all done. Well insulated. I just gotta tighten up some wire stuff, and I'm ready to drop the engine in when that time comes. There's still a few things I need to do to it. Waiting on the cam to come back. I have to install that, and then the pistons, and tie everything together. I might change the valve springs, and when I'm done with that, I'll drop it in here with some new mounts and whatnot, and I will go from there. Also, I plan on changing the carpet anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this carpet out. I'm going to cut it right here, rip it out, and then insulate the hell out of this area. Time to cut it out. Hopefully there's no wires up in here. There might have been. All right. Time to pull this sucker out. Alright, so I have the trim out, I have this section of carpet out. I'm gonna vacuum it up real good. There's all kinds of dust in here. I'm glad I pulled this up. Vacuum up real good and wash it down with denatured alcohol or something. And go ahead and coat this whole area with sound deadener. Alright, I washed it down with some paint thinner, paint reducer. And I'm gonna put the Siles sound deadening on. I might double it up around here. Probably not. I don't think you need to double it up. They already have some in these probably strategic spots, but I'm gonna just cover everything. Even these, I could always dig these out later if I need to get holes under my feet for some reason. All right, I have it all sound deadened. I got the holes cut out for where the mounts are. Now sound deadened all the way up to this insulation blanket. If I ever change the dash out or pull the dash for any reason, I will go ahead and sound deaden that behind the dash as well. It has a pretty nice blanket on top of it already though, so I don't think I'll need to worry about that for now. Yeah, this is all secured down and ready for carpet. Well, after I tear this out, pull the seats out and re-leather them, do this black. I'm gonna do a blacked out interior. Almost all blacked out.